You gonna say that you gonna only read a motherfucker with all these black ass and all.
I think you the darkest.
I think we on.
You black as hell.
All right, turn it on.
Yeah, turn it down.
All right, it's Sunday. Y'all know what time it is. We back like we left something in 2021.
How the hell I don't know this shit?
Let me see. Live ratio, eh? Okay, I got my volume turned down. I'm in here. All right, y'all ready? We start. Hey.
Yes.
It's Sunday.
What you mean is it true? It's true. That's all we do is keep it true. What it do, bitch? It's cool, bitch. Just a kid if you wanna know the truth, bitch. From the nobodies to the who's who, bitch. Mr. Ice Cream, man, he got the school, bitch. Hey, what it do, bitch? This is cool, bitch. Just a kid if you wanna know the truth, bitch. From the nobodies to the who's who, bitch. Mr. Ice Cream, man, he got the school, bitch. Hey, what it do, bitch?
Hey.
Hey, what it do, bitch?
Hey, I'd like to take this time to welcome everybody to Sunday the Scoop. But we're going to give y'all the scoop, the whole scoop and nothing but the scoop, so help us God. Alright? Who's on the Sunday with a slight tip? This some heartfelt knowledge to you, how yourself, okay?
This shit, man.
Scoop. Hey. Sunday, y'all know what time it is. It's Scoop, man. We back, man. This is a whole new year. We've seen y'all since last year. You know, we had to definitely leave the year off on a high note.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all check that naughty list out.
that one got, listen, everybody been checking out.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate Auntie for coming through.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Getting things cracking. And, you know what I mean? She definitely got things cracking. So we appreciate it. And we do have a special guest in the building today. Tony MFD.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Hold on. Tony MFD. Got my boy Fly over there. You know, Fly coming through with that drip for sale and shit. And we got one of EHI's finest, class of 02.
Okay.
A very, 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 two more times, very good friend of mine, therapist, Miss Pamela S, ladies and gentlemen. S.
All right, that's what we talking about, baby. That's what we talking about.
He said it right.
Glad said we got that baby in the building.
He said it wrong.
Totally wrong.
I mean, we've been friends since '99, and I never said your last name right. So why the hell I'm gonna try? You feel me?
Say 99-2000.
99-2000.
So
Yes, sir.
why he gonna try to say it right now?
For real.
That's what he's saying. In other words.
Right.
Okay, that's what's up. So Pam, that's right. I'm saying that right?
Pam.
Yeah.
Pam. You can't mess up Pam.
It's
It's the last name. Yeah, the last name that can fuck you up.
All right, so that's what I was gonna say. So go ahead and let's pronounce. You know, let's get that.
The correct
strength.
From the word that I can't say right now.
So should I introduce? Should I just say my?
Yeah, go ahead and say your name correctly.
Okay. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Pamela Segura. Yes, I am a licensed mental health counselor. I'm not here to give any therapy advice, but definitely to give some recommendations and suggestions. So I hope you all enjoy. I look forward to it.
That's what we're talking about. I like that.
Yes, man. Free your mind, and the rest will follow.
It's definitely New Year. You know, people usually have resolutions and things like that of that sort. So, hey man, let's hear from the panel, man. What y'all even got into? Let's start there. How about that?
Tony motherfucking D.
Oh man. Yeah, my New Year was pretty mellow, man. I haven't really done anything. I just gave my truck his first bath of the year. You know,
nice.
Big red out there. That's why I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's the reason why we be starting late. It's mainly my fault because I wait till the last minute to go try and do shit around my house, knowing I got to be here at 12 o'clock. And I apologize, and I said I'm gonna do better next week.
You see,
okay.
Not
you see,
this week.
Okay.
You see Flag in the car.
Boy, Flag.
Pam, Miss Ma'am.
Hey.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This is not a limit date. Okay?
Hey, do your thing. Listen, they ain't mad, too.
Hey, man. Hey, we hanging out after here, so,
Okay.
you know, Flag, we hanging out.
All right, so check it out. This is how we starting the year, man. Let's start. I had seen a post about just starting random, just threads and trends about random advice. No specific topics or anything, just some great, some dope advice. I say it like this here. What was probably one of the major positives of, what I can say, what was the best takeaway from 2021 that y'all probably experienced? You feel what I mean? We're going to start with Pam on that. Bam.
Wow, okay. So the best takeaway from 2021, I would just say enjoying life, living life. Definitely have your goals, work towards a bigger something, but stay present and in the moment too, because it's nothing like just being present, enjoying every moment.
Okay.
Now,
I did that.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to what my homie just said, cause normally it'll be $59.95 for her to talk to y'all like that right now. She
Way
just,
more than that.
Hold on. My
That's
bad.
just to set the appointment.
Look, I forgot I'm her friend, so I call her ass up. I can't lay on your sofa, man. You're in Texas, so I'm gonna sit in this car. But I need you to tell your dog some shit. You feel me? Nah.
Hey, man, crazy.
Nah, man. Shit, I'm sorry. My disrespecting my bitch. This is way more than that with the $59.95, nigga.
$59.95 is just to set the appointment.
I'm going off tongue pride.
Family friends discount.
Well, no Tiger discount. Ain't no
I
Tiger
forgot.
discount.
I forgot, y'all. She's a graduate of that
Trojan.
Evans High School.
Man in Evans High
Home of the Trojans.
Yes, sir.
Go
Condom High School. That
Class
Condom
of 02 in this
Trojan.
motherfucker.
That's off of Silver Star. And that place that's...
They know.
Yes, sir. Chopper City.
Oh, my God.
Mercy. Oh. I've been... Okay. I'm just saying, that was with the chants at school.
The disrespect.
Hey, man. But, so I'm gonna go, what I took from 2021 is growth and just not being able, just like Pam say, setting your goals but actually going after them. And one thing is, most people know I started Manning is More, but like I say, my friend to the right, Pam, she just kept harassing me about starting. And on top of that, PJ, Job, and a couple other people, they just held me accountable. So I learned you surround yourself around people that's going to build you up and hold you to whatever you say you're going to do. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you do need that push. And if you got that true good core friends that ain't just down there to hang out and go to the club, but actually talk to you on some real shit.
Right.
That's what you need to be around. So me, I learned growth. I start my new job next week after 17 years at one company. Still a little nervous, but hey, it's too late to apologize.
For real.
Hey, okay. All right. Okay, I can do that. I like that. Let me say, Flag got to get in here. He said, I want to give this advice. I think we should lift others up and support others' dreams, or just help those who didn't have dreams or goals we put out through that, though it may help that person, a great deal in life. They say put love into the mix, no matter the bun, no matter the bun and hate about. All right, so basically, ain't no hating on nobody. And I want to make the best out of. He said, make the most out of everyone this year. Just okay, so that's a good positive message as far as just looking on the onward and upward as far as that go. I like what Tony just kind of brought that. So Fly, what's up? What you learned? Because I know what my thing was.
I just learned to enjoy life. with everything going on, you got COVID, you got all this
Omarion.
new Omarion, you had all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life is too short right now for us to, like he say, hate. Well, one thing about Jock, he will never hate. I will never hate. Cancel out people that is negative. You know what I'm saying? If a person negative and they ain't bringing joy to your life, man, listen, man, I can't even F with you. I'm trying to keep it clean because we have a guest. I don't want her to be like, damn.
Oh, I've heard it all before.
Okay, all right. Fuck that shit.
Hey, let my dog fool you, nigga.
Hey,
she run with the best dog.
Okay.
Don't be surprised by that bang and that smile. My dog run with the best dog.
Cool. So now I can be myself. All
right.
Please be.
Yeah, but man, you just have to enjoy life because get your whole ass away from me.
Right. Okay, be fast. This is okay. So this is how I feel. Like I said, my thing was my thing is preparation, and the reason why I say that is just learning to really get out ahead of the year. Like we already know what's going on through the year for the most part. It's just people just have such a bad time of just doing it last minute. You know what I mean? Like let's just try to get out in front of this year, plan ahead, shoot ahead. I already planned for 2023 at that point too. And I know it sounds.
Damn, you already planned?
I'm just saying. Listen, a lot of this stuff.
Amazing.
A lot of this stuff already go. Look, listen. All right.
Only 2 days into the year.
So boom.
This nigga already planning.
All right. So boom. You got MLK. Boom. You got Valentine.
Okay.
Come on, I mean, this stuff is repetitive.
Right.
So at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is that all right, we have businesses. You know what I mean? We're looking to grow. You know, we're looking to succeed. We have different things going on. So okay, y'all, let's plan ahead. Let's plan accordingly, you know, and like I say, let's try to bring this year, you know, like just preparation, bro, being prepared so that you're not, you know, having to get prepared when the spotlight is on or when when your time, you get what I mean?
I get
so. That's all I'm saying, you know.
And I think that's a wonderful thing actually to keep in mind. Most business people have like a 5-year plan.
Yeah,
so you talk about 1 year, you know, really we should be planning for the next 5 years.
You know, we talking to us at this point. You know how we, you know, it's like
our goal is this.
What you doing? What you
goal.
doing? You know, don't even know what you got going on next week.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, hey, let's, you know, like a lot of this stuff is already like, you know, just programs already there. You know what's happening. You know what's happening. You know when the classic come. You know when this come. You know when that. So that's all I'm saying. Even though there are, you know, monkey wrenches in the mix, you know, like the things y'all spoke on, I would not say the names. Therefore, they are rebuked and banned off of this channel.
Everything won't be smooth.
That knows it and all this other stuff. But I'm just saying, other than those things that you cannot control, and that's another thing, controlling things. You know, learn to let go of things you cannot control. Let's go. That's it. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna be quiet at this point. But
out here, the deacon over here.
That's
what. Live and let die.
That's a word.
That's what we on though, man. So let's just try to do that, people. If I can challenge everyone on this panel today and the viewers out there, if I can challenge y'all just with that, man. Preparation and you know, let's see what happens and how great this 22 can be. You know, even though I ain't gonna get into
challenge yourself. I'm gonna go home and prep this meat for cooking tomorrow.
Yeah,
I did that yesterday.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah,
we seen the post. You taste the chicken, PJ?
Oh no.
No, we don't eat the chicken.
So he don't eat chicken. That's we know.
I
do.
Good.
That's wonderful.
See?
You don't eat chicken.
Yeah.
Stop eating that bird, bro.
That's the dirty bird.
Yeah.
You know you my friend, right?
Okay. Stop eating that bird.
I'm not just saying it's healthy.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, what you mean? The man had cooked like 25 chicken wings yesterday on the grill. I ain't even called me, bro. That's what I'm on right now. I eat the chicken. I ain't even finna. So
check this out. Let's bring
some chicken.
Let's bring something in the mix, right?
And greens.
let's bring something
and
into
beans.
Okay. Sometimes you have to blame yourself because you knew better. Can y'all think about anything that comes to mind that, you know, go hand in hand with that statement?
When I was growing up, I was a hard-headed ass child. Every child, especially us growing up in high school, middle school, growing up in the hood, you know what you was doing. So you got to blame yourself for that consequence.
Accountability, self-accountability.
Yes.
All right, I'm just saying. See, I'm bringing up some information because at the end of the day, we talking about preparation. We getting into self-accountability, and these are things that are definitely going to help you grow as an individual, and as a unit, because community is important too. Like community, unity, that is all important. So, listen, I got the. I don't know. I tell you, I'm gonna keep it off me because other than that, it's gonna be just straight that good news, man. I'm gonna bring that good news. I'm gonna bring that great energy, and that's just what I would love to see in, you know, you all.
Tony,
you all.
Yeah, you all. Like seriously, straight up.
Oh, what I have to hold myself accountable for?
Now y'all gotta go a little deeper here too, because we can't be talking about. I'm like, not to say that wasn't a good one, but you gotta bring it to the present a little bit more, you know.
All right,
as an adult,
dig a little deeper.
As an adult point of view,
get in that bag.
Okay, see, I was trying not to dig in the bag.
Man.
I mean,
go ahead, Tony.
2022.
Tony, what's on your mind?
Oh shit. What's on my mind? I ain't about to say it right now. I don't give a damn how much deeper she want me to go goddamn get. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep this bit right above the surface, goddamn it.
Just below the surface.
Nah, nigga. Just below the surface. Nah. I swing from ceiling fans. That's about as low as I'm about to motherfucking get. You take it how you want to take it. You know what the hell I'm talking about.
This guy
all right, check this out.
I don't really even know.
Miss Pam.
Okay.
Tell me how y'all feel about this, but definitely direct it towards someone that can give us a great point of view. All right, it says, we are a toxic generation that doesn't know how to build healthy relationships. We end up throwing lines like, I don't owe you anything. You don't owe people something. You owe those who you owe those. Oh, okay, I see that. You owe those who you have offended. And it says, an apology. And those you disrespected, respect. So you owe those you offended an apology. And who gave you support, you owe them gratitude. Then it also says that you owe those you disrespected, respect.
So I was trying to figure out what the question was, or if it's just a statement.
It's a statement about saying we are we a toxic generation at this point in at this point in what you want to say? We're going in a whole new year, right, at this day and age. Right. That doesn't know how to build. Do we know how to build healthy relationships? So that will probably be the question.
Okay, so I think it's a matter of perspective. I wouldn't throw everybody in the same boat, right? Mm-hmm. So it just really depends on your individual experiences. What was your upbringing, of close relationships that we formed. But I think one of the words that stood out as I'm hearing you read the question is vulnerability.
Okay.
And knowing how and when to be vulnerable. Like you said, when to apologize, when to say I was wrong, when to do all that stuff.
Yes.
So I think it's very important.
Okay. When to know.
Knowing when, right? Because that's important.
That's true. That's true. That's growth. I see that. That's true. That's very true.
Shit.
In growth in relationships, also by keeping those relationships healthy. Because if you like that, that's just like having a discussion about something that you may not all the way disagree on, or it may just be, the words came across wrong, and you, like you said, you have to step back and know how to take that personal accountability. And, all right, I might have I was trying to get someone else, trying to get another human being to understand,
right.
How I'm feeling or whatever the case may be, but I may have said it wrong. So like you say, being able to step back to, get that right. I get it. Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys. I'm sitting among men, of course, and then melanated men, which is a wonderful thing, right? So what do you guys think about vulnerability? The word vulnerability, like what comes to mind when I say vulnerable?
Suck ass nigga. Duck ass nigga.
Crybaby ass nigga.
Captain Kirk ass nigga.
No.
I mean, but no, for real though, I feel like vulnerability in a relationship, you can get played for. Like, I feel like when you're vulnerable and you really want this relationship to work, so you're doing, you basically turn into a sucker because you're doing every damn thing, any and every damn thing to keep them happy, even though.
How about me? Well, what about me?
And you know what I'm saying? You disagree with it. So I think being vulnerable, to me, is just like being able to fall for anything, without like really having a backbone, just because you want whatever situation you want so bad.
Okay.
That's the way I think.
Okay. We're not going to debate that. The reason why I disagree because it's, to me, vulnerability is like vulnerability is like more so my accountability as far as what am I doing as a man, like for my kids, my children, like that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about long term as far as, what legacy I have left, what financial situation I have provided for my children as I'm going. That's what, as a man, to me, that's what more like vulnerability is. Are you able to protect even when you're gone? You see what I mean? Are you able to still, you know what I mean? Still that will.
That's some more
that's more along the line of stability.
Listen, a man's children, bro, your seeds are your most vulnerable part. You see what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, that's why I feel like when you're saying vulnerable, like we don't talk about it because at the end of the day, we kind of understand what it is, really, to be honest.
I think that's just something about being a father in general.
It's the children. You gonna father many, and that's just like even those that are not even yours, you gonna father.
Right.
You see what I mean? So it's like, to me, that when it comes down to especially our culture, our people in general. So yes, it's that for me, because what can I change? What can I affect? Like, what can I do now that will affect change later on, even in those seeds that I don't even know, or my children's children. Right. You see what I mean? Like, that's vulnerability. That's real vulnerability. When you're talking about that, you're talking about, that's when you're really touching the man's soul. Other than that, you ain't speaking on nothing, because like you said, you'll take Tony MFD's perspective. Ain't nothing else shaking me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste your time trying to come to me and ask me about vulnerability, because you're wasting your time. But if I'm being real, then them babies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Jock, what you got going on over there?
Shit, I'm like you, bro. If I'm trying to like make another person happy, that's something different. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I don't know.
Because like I say, sometimes you might be vulnerable in, like, not even necessarily in a relationship. You could be that way in your job. Like, you're doing everything,
just to make them happy, or just to make them, just for that attaboy or whatever the hell the case may be. But at the end of the day, you know that you're being mistreated, and it's up to you to either stay vulnerable to this job or change your situation and start standing up for what you believe in and who you are as a man or as a woman. So even if we're not even thinking in the realm of relationships, we're just thinking work and everyday life. Like, at some point, you're vulnerable in your life. It doesn't really matter how hard we think we are. There'll be somebody to come along or something to come along that'll have you vulnerable. That's the way I feel. But as far as what you saying, though, because, I mean, with the kids...
Pam said, she said deeper. She wasn't saying on the surface, like, Right, both of y'all giving us the surface, but
they are kind of standing. They staying safe.
She said
they staying real safe right now. I mean,
I know you was
on the left and the right, and they staying safe right now.
What you saying?
Oh, saying 2022.
New pavement. Smooth ride.
Look, I don't know, man, because I thought I went deep. Now he wasn't talking about.
Sound like they scared over here.
He wasn't talking about kids and everything like that right there. I mean, I can't speak for everybody else, but yes, I do want to leave a legacy behind for my daughter. I want her to have a fresh start if I'm not able to see her all the way up until she 49, 50 or whatever. I do want to leave. I'm going to leave her something to
say what? You heard him switch that thing, but that's that 2022 talking.
Nah, man. I mean, but that, like I say, that was the mentality that I had, not in 2022, from time, October 4th, 2013 at 8:45 when I held my baby for the first goddamn time.
I love somebody.
But like I said, that's the difference between a boy and a man. Like, you automatically want to leave something for your children, like.
And not just the last name.
Yeah, not just the last name.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that's your most vulnerable asset.
Right.
Like, it really is. You, after all, you can't. It's still, listen. Even those assets or those kids of yours are still gonna be their own person. So, and guess what? You can't really even control fully how that individual is gonna come about.
Yes, I can with a belt.
All right.
That's what happened to you, right?
I don't know. You said it was my stepmama, so you tell me.
Hey. Well, you stupid, man. Hey,
that's on the weekend.
Nita said that vulnerability to me is like having no defense mechanism up, easily manipulated and weak for the moment.
See?
But see, I think that's a great insight. I don't know how to pronounce that. Mohanita?
It's Majanita.
Majanita, sorry. I mean, the J is a little Hispanic, right? So throw that in there. But anyway, so no, she definitely started off in the, I like what she's saying about having no defense mechanisms. I think that's wonderful. But one of the things that I would say 2022 and challenging is that vulnerability means weakness.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's all right. That's good. I'm glad that you said that. How do you feel about that as far as men? You just listened to 3 different perspectives on vulnerability from men. But I mean, and you can be honest with us if you feel like we still ain't breaking
Please
down.
be honest with us.
You know what I mean? Just like, how do you feel about your question being answered?
I mean, I think that everybody has their own perspective on it, and I think when you get ready for it, then you'll find that space, So okay. I can tell you, but if you're not ready for that space, then that's okay too. I think, like we said, in terms of setting new goals and getting into 2022, maybe that's a question that you can take into the year with yourself, to say, how can I be vulnerable? How can I explore vulnerability?
So
and live a meaningful life,
Okay. You're saying we should be open to being vulnerable.
Somebody say, Jock
be standoffish.
Jock ain't do nothing. Jock is on a smooth surface.
Tell him what you think about what Jock said.
Why the hell I can't see none of these things?
What you got? You probably because you got swipe to the left or to the right.
What you think about what Jock said about vulnerability?
Okay. Oh yeah.
You gotta stop being weak. Fellas, stop being weak.
Oh, I mean, listen, as far as that go,
I ain't saying all fellas.
I don't really know.
I ain't saying all fellas. But see, when he put the kids in it, then I get weak.
But see that, but that's what I'm trying to say. But that's the only way a real man is gonna really.
Oh yeah. You're a child, and that's how
the word vulnerability.
See,
other than that, I mean, I'm just saying, like your family. That's it.
Vulnerability. Like I don't think of it as a child. To me, I think that's just off the dribble. Like, this is mine. I got to make sure she's good. I got her long term, her bank account, her this. I need to program this. I need to teach her this.
Correct. You want to know something though?
No.
I want to apologize to Pam because honestly, I think that she's really trying to ask us as men to our women, like or either men being more vulnerable or understanding what you know, them being vulnerable to you, you know, and just as well as us being, you know, open to being, I think, you know, more.
I think a man should.
You know, defense is down.
Yeah.
I should say
Right.
defense is down. Being us, being more.
That's what you want for.
I mean, no, just more so what your individual perception
Okay,
is.
cool.
It can be in relationships with, you know, your spouse, your children, family, mom, dad, whoever, you know. But and it's more importantly with yourself. You know, what are those spaces that you just you know, you could be Jock, you could be Tony,
motherfucking,
you know, you could just be in that space, you know, no defenses, like my Janita said, no defenses up, you know.
Telling people no.
I ain't gotta protect, you know, sometimes we think about vulnerability, we think about that sit and duck, you know, but we ain't talking about that.
See?
Right, that's different.
Okay,
that's
yeah, because we got ammunition for that.
That's what I said.
Straight up. ain't no sitting quack over here. All right, come on if you want to. Hey, but listen, okay, cool. All right, I got a little statement here.
Okay.
Tell me what y'all think about this. It said people will leave you for what they heard when you stuck by them in spite of what you knew.
People leave you for what they heard.
When you stuck by them in spite of what you knew.
Well, I don't like to go off of what I heard. I like to.
Nah, it ain't about you though.
Oh,
you ain't do nothing. I'm just saying. You're saying people will leave you.
About for what they heard. Okay.
Right? When you stuck by them,
I'm cool
in
with
spite
that.
of what you already know.
I am cool with that.
Okay.
I am cool with that. So you must be a fucked up individual.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
That's why I had to make sure you understood that before you got all the way.
Yeah.
Before you had to tuck it all the way down. I was like, hold on, wait. I said, wait.
I kind of had to listen to it one more time.
They will leave you.
Oh yeah, bye. Go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Should be a balance of strength and weakness. It's not.
And then they go look dumb when they find out, oh man, this was all gossip.
Ben, you want to read that?
I think it should be a balance. So my Janita says, I think it should be a balance of strength and weakness. It's not okay to be completely vulnerable, and it's not okay to always be hard. Find your balance. Okay?
That is 100% true.
Like
that is true, because guys, we do like the okay, it's okay to see them smile sometimes. Well, not sometimes. All the time it's good to see some.
It's okay smile. Not to be always hard.
But right. Oh,
that's what you had to say.
Yeah.
You put the name on it.
You can't be a thug all your life. Sometimes you got to do something, Tony.
Just put the name on it, bro. Just drop the name on it, bro.
Tony, stop being gangster.
It's alright to be. It's alright to be.
We know you from Ivy Lane.
Yeah, you ain't got to be so hard.
You didn't even go outside.
Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Tony wasn't no outside child.
See, that's that reason why I want your ass to come on the motherfucking show right the fuck there. Because you always go fucking personal. Always.
So if a person stopped talking to you about what they heard, so you mean to tell me you want no outside child?
Yeah, nah, that's what you heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
Gotcha.
Dang.
This nigga right here.
Why? Oh.
Okay.
Why? Listen, I'm finna play this.
Okay.
Because and then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go right into the riddle. After this right here. This is just one thing. We're finna take it off. This is Pam. The scales is finna tilt. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
Oh shit.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you for the heads up.
Oh, let's get it.
Here we go.
All
right. I seen this on I guess what it is. Was the neighborhood talk show, right? And she wants to know, why we have a problem in our community about this thing right here. So let's run it.
Why are you trying to beat me up?
What?
Why are you trying to murder me?
She talking about
the little hand thing.
She talking about
murder. The language by which we talk about sex in Black communities is disturbing.
Trying to beat it up.
You talk about, oh, I'm finna beat it up. I'm gonna shoot up the club. I'm gonna murder the pussy.
That's what she said.
Why are we using violent language to describe an intimate act?
Okay, so why are we using men?
See,
fellas?
See, it comes a point y'all say 50-50. We have to be hard sometimes now.
Yeah.
Well, damn, I can't. I'm for boy. I'm finna make love to you. Honey, please go in the bedroom.
She just saying back in the day they had no problem, beating up the cat with the old Temptations of Al Green on or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she's just saying that they were more.
Al Green was talking crazy.
What his name? What the other name was? Goddamn Sexual Healing, Marvin Gaye, stuff like that. Like, so they saying like, why are we so like just destructive and violent when it comes down to referring to an intimate act as far as.
And I bet you that same woman that leave that brunch when she come home from the brunch,
she want that man to be.
She not gonna say, honey, can I please have your penis? No, she talking dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why she don't say?
Texting you.
Why she don't say, oh, I wanna suck your penis? They say I wanna eat that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, don't.
Honey, please go lie down in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a good time. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck the shit out you tonight when I get home.
Yeah.
Don't
even be asleep. Don't even be asleep, because I'm all right in the room dropping off dick.
No,
fuck you.
Act like you sleep.
Act like you sleep.
Wake your ass up.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
She want him to drop off the dresser.
Exactly. Courtney, tell him. Yeah.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Like, but they felt like, hey, it was said. I didn't say it, so I was just trying to figure out.
So now we have a female.
Is that is it a problem, or
is that disrespectful?
Or are we looking into it to, is she looking into it to beat?
So I've seen that same video that you shared, that you just played, right? So if you continue to the end of it, and there was a chick that was like, because I want him to beat that.
She surely did.
So then you have it as like two different perspectives, right? Mm-hmm. So what works for one may not work for the other. What works for the other is gonna work for the other. You gotta get it how you live.
One did explain. She did explain after she did say that she just want her man to beat the, like she came. Another one came back and explained that that's just what they describe good, good intercourse, good sex. Like that's what they describe good sex.
But I think beating it up should be every time.
No, it should not be every
beating
time.
It up. Tony, you can't beat it every time now.
This is definitely not a conversation for me, because I beat the pussy up.
Every time Tony start
every motherfucking time. Negative. Hanging off ceiling fan, jumping off turnbuckles and shit. That's me.
Hey, listen.
That's what I do.
Not every time.
Every time.
Okay.
I told you
I know how to fuck.
It's a wrong.
I know how to find
things. It's a wrong and the right.
I know how to find you.
Listen, it's a wrong and the right way to do things, man.
Man.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. It's a time and a place.
You catch me on that
cup. And you gotta know when the time and the place
is. It's a time and the place. Important part. And there's always a wrong and the right way of doing things.
That's true.
So
when I'm on that cup,
to me,
I'm throwing my hip in you. So
I'm locking up my legs and I'm squeezing and leaning.
And then shoot the club up.
Yeah. Oh, ski, goddamn.
I live for the day when I meet a man of color that say that don't talk the way y'all do in turn. And it's okay, I'm talking about that level of confidence, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like, how can you tell who capping and who not? Because everybody's saying the same thing.
Hey, listen.
In the words,
I'm not saying the same thing. I told you, listen.
In the words of,
it's the time and the place.
Man, but listen, that's just like, a nigga ain't finna walk around the bitch and be like, well, I ain't really good at sex.
Tell the truth.
Like, come on, bro. That's just like a girl know her shit ain't good. She finna advertise that she got back. Nah, she gonna sell that bitch, sell you a drink. Oh, they put the wet down on his bitch. You get down that bitch, feel like you fucking
good.
Yeah.
And you born in there.
Right. Or the ones that be all like, oh, I can suck a mean one, then they get down that bitch.
I don't need all that cat. Don't even tell me what you do.
You say me neither. Ain't that person.
I'm not for to ask you how you do
to
what
be honest, I'd rather just enjoy my experience with this individual because you can't really put a whole.
Talk to me like I'm buying a car.
What I'm just saying is like I can't charge this person for what the last person did. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't expect them. I can't expect them.
Oh, so you charging people?
Well, I'm just saying.
You selling that shit?
I'm just saying
the perfect gentleman. The perfect gentleman is a prostitute. I can't charge you. I'm gonna charge her. That nigga like the phone. I heard this old lady. She said she like the phone way. She charged the bitch going on and charged the bitch getting out.
I came back and corrected my terminology.
Nah, but you can't correct. You charge.
I changed my words, and you heard
me. His cash out is.
I cannot expect. You know what I'm saying? For this person to be like, you know, who the last person was or the last person. So at the end of the day, hey, listen.
You shouldn't be comparing anyway.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
And don't tell me about your stuff.
People,
I'm not buying no damn car. I don't care what's all these features you got.
Bro, that's just like telling people not to judge you when they meet you.
No,
I'm just saying, it's like you can't tell like a person is gonna judge you.
So
when they meet you, regardless, you see what I mean. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, you are probably gonna have a notion about what can go down in the bedroom between you and a certain individual if you are, you know, mentally taking it there or mentally stimulating your mind for that. You see what I mean? So it's just like I said, you can't really just put past experiences on somebody new. That's all.
Back in the days, you know, a lot of women slept with me because of the way I dance. You know what I'm saying? MC Hammer and all this other shit.
That's true.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
They slept with me how you dance.
Yeah, when they see me in FLA throwing that shit, I need some of that. Hey. You know, because I'm the shit. I'm always having
this nigga said, oh, how I dance.
The truth about it is,
shut the fuck up.
A lie detector test determined.
That was the truth, nigga.
My dog Flat say he got 2 simple rules he live by. Number 1, keep it real with yourself. And number 2, never forget rule number 1.
True.
I am keeping it real with myself.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, see?
Yeah, see, she's going to be there's a time and a place for everything. I'm telling you.
Bro.
I'm telling you, you gotta know how to work this. Man, listen,
but
man.
see,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like
this. See, and that's what, and it's so funny because like that's the number one comment. Oh, if he bragging, it ain't all that. Me personally, I just get excited when I talk about sex. Like I just go overboard with the shit. I love to talk about sex. We have a conversation about sex. It's like my mind just automatically go, you know, because
I'll be on go.
Because man, listen, like one day we at the park, right? Me and my homeboys back at the park back in the day, and we been talking about sex, and we like, bro, what's the craziest thing a girl ever told you while y'all was, you know, having sex? And then nigga tell me, the girl say, oh, I touched her heart. I said that bitch was lying. Ain't no fucking way you went through all these damn organs. I said she was lying. I would have stopped right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro, I got so many different.
That nigga felt good after that.
Felt good now. But that was an ego stroke.
I ain't never heard touch.
That was an ego stroke. You know what I'm saying? And then you get like,
you touch my heart.
I'm just saying like, bro,
on the inside.
Crazy now.
She
crazy.
Who was that?
Yeah, she had me.
It was emotional.
Hey, was that
I love you.
Was that Color Purple stuff? On the inside part.
Man, listen.
Where
I
that
don't
come from?
even know, but
what movie that was on?
Whoever said she touched my heart, well, you in trouble.
On the inside.
I'm for real.
You cannot leave her.
and then
y'all might as well tie the knot because she crazy.
Yeah, and then another thing I forgot what I was about to say that.
I'm sorry, yeah, because you touched my heart. Oh no, I'm done. I am done. I'm about to go home.
I'm like, bro, the most fun I ever heard was in the stomach. Bitch, you at the heart? Nah, boy. Into the thick of it.
Yeah, at the heart. She loved you. She loved you. Brought her. You brought her Long Island. And
man.
Damn.
What's up?
Check in. Where you at?
Wow.
So on the same subject, I just say don't brag. You know, be confident in what you do.
I don't be
how
trying
you
to
do
brag.
when you do what you do, and you know you don't have to profess it. You know.
No bragging.
It's
No bragging, huh?
Like
No
silent.
bragging.
You know.
Ain't no need to.
Silent, but very.
Just
very,
give her that.
I feel
Just
like
give her that. Alright.
If you was given the stick and it's all you got, like you got to learn how to, build something with it or make something with, like do something out of it, like do something with it. That's all I'm gonna say when it comes down to that. Ain't
What
no,
you talking about, PJ?
It ain't no bragging in the world. All right, this is what I'm trying to say, right? All right, in the beginning,
There were men.
That was right.
There-
Adam and Eve.
In the beginning.
This man right here.
Hey, night and day.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is just like, it's the same. I'm saying the same thing Cole said to women when he said that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't change what God put his paintbrush on. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can go, you can try to, do this, but at the end of the day, you can, grow. Like Tony said, like for me, with Tony's experience of younger Tony to, grown Tony.
Them
You see what I'm
things the
saying?
same.
The development. No, it ain't because you already said.
Oh,
how
wait, we
people
talking
used to
about like
talk
as a
about
person
you,
or we
like,
talking about?
Yeah, you talk.
Oh, okay, I thought we were still on
you
that.
dirty. Okay, you got to use
Them
just
bitches
like
the same.
when Pop said when he used to give you the advice of the experience. Hey, don't worry about it, Tony, because eventually those same people you gonna be. You see what I mean? So you have to look at it like that, man. Like life is just funny like that. So you have to work with what you got. You work with what you got. You use it. And I'm like, if you just learn it, what I'm trying to say is, if I give you something, if I give you some game from back in the day, and like we fast forward to 2020, and you still on that same, like you get what I mean? You didn't multiply that. Oh, this remind me of the Bible. It's biblical, like with
Right.
the talents and all that kind of stuff. And you didn't multiply that. You didn't multiply those talents. You went and hid the talent. You went and buried this shit versus actually doing something with it
Right.
and multiplying it.
All right.
Like, come on. So that's what I'm getting to when it comes down to the whole point of this bedroom. Like you ain't finna just like like you got to learn how and to use like what you're doing, how you're doing it, and that's just what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like I say, I'm not finna. God ain't gonna give me no talents, and I'm finna sit here and just hide. Like I'm finna learn. Okay. How much, like, how far can I? I'm gonna act like a child. I'm gonna act like a child and use my imagination and just see how far can
I do too. I did the alphabet one time.
How far can I? What's my limits? What's my limitation? How far can I push this? You see what I'm saying? What all can I do?
A bitch told me when you give a head, just think of the alphabets and write it with your tongue. So I was in that bit, hey. I had a fucking crook in my goddamn. Like, bro, fuck all this shit. Alphabet? Yeah, man, that's what they said. Shit.
Hey, y'all must ain't see the post for the scoop. The first post of the year.
Look, y'all got to
alphabets. Y'all gotta go back on the scoop page.
But man, so basically, what I heard was, and I'm give it to you in a metaphor. The pony couldn't sing because it was a little horse.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God.
See,
bro.
That ain't got nothing.
He gonna throw you off.
He gonna throw you off.
Oh my God.
The pony couldn't sing. The pony couldn't sing.
I just said.
Because it was a little
what I
horse.
just said.
Oh my God.
What I just said had nothing to do.
The pony couldn't sing because it was a little horse. God damn it. The pony couldn't sing because it was a little horse. Oh my God. Drop mic. Tony out.
He basically doing the joke of the day.
Oh, okay.
Early.
Yeah.
When he started off getting serious, I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
Listen.
The man is crazy.
Oh shit. And another thing.
Oh God.
I once ate a clock and it was very time consuming.
Okay, we get it. Time clock. Okay.
Right. Just don't quit your music.
Oh my. I'm glad he got a new job.
Stay at the
Because this whole job done fucked up my dog mind.
Get vested, Tony.
The red of the day.
Oh, man.
Damn. Stop.
Everybody was on the right side of the field. He threw the ball straight to the left.
Man,
That's how we do it. Yeah.
It
show caught us off guard with the pony.
It says, I'm lovely and round. I'm shiny. I'm a shinery white. Grown in the darkness. A lady's delight. What am I?
A vibrator.
The rose.
The bullet. The rose.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
White and shiny.
It says I'm shiny. Okay, listen. All right, let's just. It says like a shiny white or a shimmery white. It says I'm lovely and I'm round. It says I'm grown in the darkness. I'm a lady's delight. What am I?
A pearl.
A pillow. I don't know.
She got that right.
Oh, pearl.
Got it right?
Yeah.
Yay.
Man, I definitely want to get that right. Mm-mm. I'll let Jess finish talking about beating it up. A vibrator.
Oh. A pearl. She just said it.
That's what I'm saying.
Still a pearl.
Oh, the pearl.
Okay. It's the same thing when it comes down to
true,
how we talking about here. It's your mental, man, your imagination, like how you seeing this. Like, yeah, you can treat that's a pearl still.
Heard that Tony got a kiss on that pearl.
It's in the dark. Yeah, Tony know he did that.
Look at the look.
The pony.
Tony did that.
The pony couldn't sing because it was a little hoarse.
Tony.
So Tony told me that every time you
stuck on the letter Y.
Tony. Yeah.
Tony.
He don't want to finish. He like keep going.
Fuck. You know what? I don't have to take this.
What is man say the alphabet?
Hey. Alright.
Alright. That nigga jaw muscle.
Boy.
My dog don't play.
Better get it back quicker than that.
Oh, yeah. See?
Say, you gotta be a little quicker than that.
I try. Shit just some of the shit I'm who it happens to.
Okay. Alright. Check it out. Alright, so we in on that note, it's just any kind of random, because this was very random.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of positive advice that you wanna leave off with,
Miss Pam.
Okay. Positive advice. I'm gonna start with the word investment, right? And so I would say with that, definitely invest in self. You know, I know a lot of times, you know, even though the idea of selfishness, it gets a bad rap. But in 2022, just really focus on you, and you'll be able to see like the impact and how other people, you know, like the old saying, you know, when my cup is full, you know, they get the, you know, when it start running over, then everybody gonna, you know, everybody gonna eat, everybody gonna, you know, shine or whatever it grow, you know, but you have to prioritize yourself. Right. So invest in yourself. I would be remiss if I didn't say invest in your mental health. Just because you go into counseling doesn't mean something is wrong. You know, I work with a lot of business, you know, people who are very business savvy and they want to see their business go from here to here, right? So, you know, investing in all of that, your physical health, go to the gym, do what you need to do. You don't even need to go to the gym. Let's say, you know, if you scrap, you know, you scrapped or whatever, YouTube them workworkouts, you know, do some meditation, invest in yourself. You know, it's the best investment that you can make is investing in yourself. So that's my advice for 2022.
You want to know what's so funny, Pam?
What's up?
Down here at the bottom of this page, from what I wrote, it says investment self-growth plan.
See that?
And it was literally, that's crazy. And she just,
that's when the vibrations be high like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't make that up. Straight up.
Yeah, listen,
That's true.
Well, I know. Don't talk, bitch. I'm not coming behind that. So fuck. I'm not. I ain't nothing I can say. Invest in yourself, goddamn it. Shit. Okay. Positive note. We going to Mai Tai after this motherfucker. So y'all come hang out with us. Yes. Like I say, my dog Pam, she's in town. We leaving out
Wednesday.
She leaving out Wednesday, so we're finna go out. We're finna have a good time. Show her city that she missing. Trying to get her to come back here. You know, but like I said, man, good friends are hard to come by. Like I said, I found mine in the 10th grade drama class. Me and her always joke about our first time actually meeting and talking to each other. But it's my road dog, man. Somebody like I say, I love and care for dearly. She always positive, and like I said, this is one friend I know if I'm going through something, she all the way in Texas. If I call, I need her, she coming, and vice versa. So if I tell you something, find you a goddamn Pam, find you a jock, find you the perfect gentleman, man. Surround yourself by people that's going to uplift you and not always keep you down with negativity.
He said he couldn't follow that.
Tony went deep.
Oh, shit. You know, we got these motherfucking jubilees on this shit. You know.
And he said he couldn't follow that.
I mean, I couldn't, but you know.
Well, I'm proud of you, boy.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm ready to go.
Another hey. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, look. Thank you, stepmama.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jock.
Well, shit, you can save a lot by switching to Geico.
Okay.
You know, but damn, boy, y'all, boy, shout out to E-High just did.
Well, that's the O2 right here, baby.
You know, they finally.
West Orlando stuff.
You know,
West Orlando, man.
it's only 2 out of 800 students, but.
We're good too, though.
Yeah.
For real.
Y'all represented. I don't even know what to say. Invest in yourself. Like my partner down there say, you know, find friends and people that's positive, someone you can talk to without just only going to the club with. You know what I'm saying? And
be vulnerable with us, Jock.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jock.
Be very vulnerable.
Go ahead, Jock.
Fellas, let's start being balanced.
Look, my dog went in her therapy mode.
Yeah, she went in therapy.
Tell us, Jock.
Let me lean back so like I'm in counseling. Okay.
Open up, Jock.
All right, fellas, we're going to start being more caring. It's okay to say no sometimes. Let's stop being gangster all the time. Okay. Fellas, let's start being more gentle. If y'all heard the last part of the show,
but not gentle to the,
not gentle to them.
To the pearl.
not like it's a way, like, because you know people always try to, like Tony always try to throw the shade on the gentleman part. Name. I like gentleman, but at the end of the day, I'm a real man though.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I'm not throwing no shade on you. I'm just saying that you the finesse kid. That's all.
Nothing wrong with finessing that.
He's the perfect gentleman.
He's the perfect gentleman.
Finesse that too.
I'm
do that too.
I'm the perfect. I'm the
2022.
Look, if you, all right, this is how I'm gonna explain it. If you going to the get your tool, you know I'm the DeWalt. He may be the Ryobi.
That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. I would have to be Bosch.
What y'all talking about? Tools?
I would have to
This nigga
be
ain't got
Bosch.
no tools, y'all.
Well,
what y'all talking about?
No, fuck that. I am Snap-on.
No, bitch, you got plug in shit. Damn, bro. Why can't I be
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute.
That nigga that plug in. Listen, fuck that. I gotta expose y'all, because I know the nigga ain't do it yet. Hold on, BJ.
Here we go. You
I
better
went
not.
over there to put a trampoline together with them niggas. I say, Jock, where you drill at? The bitch say, drill?
I got a drill.
I got a drill. And that bitch brought that bitch out with a stitching cord.
Yeah.
I say, bro.
Come again and say what?
Yeah. I say, nah, but let me go get my drill out of there.
Okay, listen.
Then we walk around with this big ass orange stitching cord trying to put this big ass trampoline together.
Because
I said, bro, I went and told his wife, I said, hey, Vic, you need to buy this man some motherfucking tools. Drop him on something.
Listen.
I don't need none. This drill good.
That's real good.
Somebody
now,
gave it to me.
it is very convenient for the people that that like you have to have that.
Yeah, I have my too.
You don't need it no more.
So
I got it. I will carry the hell out that extension cord.
No, but I mean, on the note that Tony said when he was kind of referring me to Ryobi, I think that honestly, Ryobi has way more tools than DeWalt does.
But see, now it sounds like you're bragging. I thought you weren't supposed to brag.
I'm just saying, it goes back down to
just
the talents.
Let it be known.
Instead of hiding your talents, you multiply them.
I don't hide my talents. I put my shit on Front Street, nigga. My shit be on the motherfucking Front Street, nigga. But then that's considered
bragging. Did we
bragging.
just say stop bragging? Did we just
see, that's what I'm saying. I ain't bragging. I'm just telling the goddamn truth.
Oh my God.
The tools.
So,
yeah, that's correct. The tool. You're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes I am snap on. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that.
Probably elaborate.
Damn.
Yeah,
because that did kind of put me on the
right.
You know, the other arena when they really snap on.
Oh no. Okay. Let me tell you something. It's over.
Let me say, okay, no. We good.
I said snap on, not strap on.
Hey man, I'm just saying. When they snap on.
I wasn't even going that way, John, but I'm
you
glad
did
you said it. Okay.
Yeah, like this a damn belt. Man.
I'm just glad.
Oh Lord, man.
Hey, I don't take that serious.
Yeah, we just tripping. But Pam, I want to thank you for coming on the show last night.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Jordan fourth quarter, like I told you, I called her up. I said, "Hey Pam, we need a guest. What's up?" She say, "Send me the address. I'm there." You know,
that is what's up.
But like I say, please, if you watch the show, you seen it, we shared it.
Follow,
man, like she said, invest in yourself, whether it's your mental health, your physical look. You know, when we say invest, we mean in you as a person. Not go out there and say, "Oh, you know, I'm investing in myself. I'm gonna buy this Gucci." That Gucci ain't doing shit for you.
With that being said, y'all definitely need to look at a couple books. The Bitcoin Millionaires, The Intelligent Investor, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, The Millionaire Next Door, Total Money Makeover, Dave Ramsey, a couple different things like that sort. And we're talking about really investing into yourself. So make sure that you're doing that, like she said, as like Tony just said, and like Pam just said, as a whole. So let's do that in the pockets or the pocketbooks, and up too. Here in that dome.
Can I add to that to the book list?
Yes, absolutely. Add to the book list.
I was saying
that
to myself.
This is gonna be a thing for me
shoes no more.
in the show.
Okay. So, what happened to you? It's a wonderful book. It's a collaboration between Oprah Winfrey and a neuropsychologist, right? Psychiatrist, I'm sorry. Okay. So they have this wonderful book. It's you can get it printed or an Audible as well. It may, you might want to touch base with a therapist or a counselor as you reading and working your way through the book so you can process it.
Okay.
But it's a really good book, and I recommend it for families, for individuals. It kind of helps you understand like what really happened to us.
Hey, listen, I like the panel. That's what's up, because one direction that I really do want to pick up more on this year for the show is the book club and books, like people understanding like that information, and that it's right there in front of your face. Like you said, listen, audiobooks. You can, if I'm always on the go, I'm doing something. Right. I will pop on that audiobook so fast and literally get everything that you said. And if I really, really and truly love the book, then you'll get the hard copy too. You said, but at the end of the day, those books are a blessing. They're put there. People's different memoirs and stuff like that, like Rick Ross. I think what he did, like a great what it was, a good day to boss up or something like that. That was his last book. I listen, Ross.
He has a couple books,
I know,
right?
yes, but I'm just saying that last one. Mm-hmm. Hey, I definitely want to start talking a little bit more about books. So, got to. Tony's supposed to be giving the shows and the what to watch and what to see. So you'll get that book information from me.
Yeah, look it up. Now you talking about on Netflix? I'm talking about the movies and shit to watch. Netflix.
Netflix.
That's I'm entertainment,
Okay.
So 3 movies. They actually kind of old. I've seen them, but now they're on Netflix. One of them is called Identity. I think that's a great movie, Pam. I just think you should look at that one, being in the line of work that you do. I just want to know if you ever encountered somebody like that. So once you watch it, just hit me up and tell me about it.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
With the
right, talking about, but okay, I ain't gonna go too deep into it. I ain't gonna go too deep into it. But what I will tell you guys,
who went crazy?
Huh?
Is that the lady that went?
No. It's 2 of them. You thinking of Identity Theft? This one is Identity, where like you'll have to watch it. You'll see, like right when you see it on Netflix, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's a real good movie. It's a real good watch with a lot of twists and turns in it. So
and that's another one. Don't Look Up with DiCaprio.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know if I wanted to watch it or not because
I heard a lot of that.
They had Tyler Perry in there, and it looked like it was like comedies.
Then y'all gotta get mine. It's called it's One Piece.
What?
Y'all know me. I'm all the way to the right. Like
we looking to the right.
Yeah, so I'm just saying the shows. It's a show. I'm the anime person, so I got to put it on anime. I got to put everybody on anime. You see what I mean? Like if I'm gonna watch something, I'd rather watch something. Honestly, a lot of that anime stuff has more historical and real facts than a lot of this stuff that you can watch.
And my other 2 movies, Eagle Eye. If you like Enemy of the State from way back in the day, you'll love Eagle Eye. That movie right there is so dope.
I seen that.
They got the dude from Transformers in there, and the other one is Looper. Like I said, these are all old movies.
Yeah, Eagle Eye because
Eagle Eye was the one. That one.
I think that was the biggest one he did after leaving Transformers though.
I think so. Eagle Eye. No, I don't know. Did I see Eagle Eye?
Bro, listen, it's back there. Trust me, it was like one of his biggest.
Yeah, they got a couple. They got Netflix starting to step up their game with old school movies. I know everybody here seen Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
You didn't see Law Abiding Citizen?
Man. I can't.
Especially the way you team protect your family.
That's what I'm saying.
You definitely need to watch Law Abiding Citizen.
I sure would do the same thing you did.
I read enough books to understand that method, so I'm good. And I watched enough. I watched enough for at least get touched down. I understand this. Trust me, I'm not asleep.
But yeah, Pam. So I just want to say from the whole crew, thank you for showing up and showing out, representing like I already knew you would. Class of 02 is in the motherfucking building. E-High.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would be far reaching to say that you're welcome back anytime. Anytime you back in the building, you can stop by.
Bring information, man. Stop by, bring us that book. You know what I'm saying?
You tell us to come where you at.
Well, you probably don't want to come where I'm at. I know
in Texas?
Yeah, I'm in West Texas. Like,
so you in the hype part?
No, it's like the desert out there. It's actually snowing yesterday.
Oh shit!
Oh no,
but it's all right though, cause
I'm
me and my gonna be out there next season, right?
Right, exactly.
We going to a Cowboys game.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, me and Pam going to the Cowboys and Bucks.
Dallas.
Not the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
We
gonna hit that shit.
Hey, bro, how much is Tony making? Tony just traveled now.
Bro, I'm invested into next year.
There you go.
Next season, should I say?
Okay.
Gotcha.
So she already told me, I was like, hey, look, I'm coming up there because Tampa playing Dallas. And she was like, oh, I ain't never been to a game. We can go on ahead and go. I said, all right, bet. So now, January 1st, I'm starting to say it because I know we're going to be playing in September.
All right. Love, peace, happy grease. All that good stuff. We definitely out, man.
My Tie downtown, Tony D. Pam. Pamela Segura.
Hey, Pam, let them know where they can, if I don't know if you, get in touch. Do you do like
let everybody know your Instagram,
your services and stuff like that?
Yes, I do. So, I actually, I'm available to residents in the state of Florida as well as residents in the state of Texas.
Okay, cool.
So you can also find me on Instagram at Pamela Segura, LMHC. Check me out if you have any questions. I'm sure if you're watching it as well, you'll have a way of contacting me. Maybe we can leave my contact information as well. So but definitely thank you guys for having me as well. Wonderful to sit amongst melanated kings for 2022.
Talk your shit, Pam. I'm listening.
I appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. And y'all have a happy and a blessed year.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna make that thing shake. In other words. All right, cool. We appreciate that. Like I said, we appreciate you, Pam, for coming through. Any other drops we got? Y'all need your DJ in 2022, 2023. My dog Fly Jaw, definitely. You know what I mean? PJ the Perfect Gentleman. Y'all know what I got. Y'all hit me up on plumbing. You know, willpower. I do that. I does that. Other than that, the scoop. Y'all can call us, hit us up. Remember, call in any kind of shows and things like that. Y'all definitely hit the website. It's the merch is up and things like that. So listen, look for us. We're on YouTube. We're updating the thumbnails and all that other stuff now. So we working. Sunday the Scoop. We got you.
Hey, and before we go, I want to give a big RIP to Big Reggie, one of the Trojans. He died earlier. He died last week.
Reggie.
Another Trojan down, man. But he was a real good dude. I think it was in like the 10th when he was out there. He was a senior.
I think he's only a year older than us. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he was
he's
a junior.
the class of 2001.
Okay.
Shout out to Reggie.
Yeah, shout out to Reggie and his family, his kids. I know his baby mama and her we good friends, man. Sending prayers to you guys through this tough time, man.
I know him since all of us would live. Me and him went to church together.
Y'all know I got to see pictures. I don't know.
And R.I.P. to the great
kind of like
Betty White.
Yes, Betty White.
Betty
White. The last.
But white.
White.
Right?
White. I said right?
No, you said it right.
I
said there's some people that get it mixed
Yeah.
Yeah,
Betty White.
Betty White, not Betty Wright. Now I was earning my name. I was earning my name.
Said that
not her. Yeah, man. I really want.
They both RIP right now. But
Yeah. Both of them.
Right. About one,
Right. We talking about one right now.
Yeah.
The last Golden Girl.
Damn, I should have put on my Golden Girl shirt for her.
Really?
I got one at the house.
Yeah, I got that.
That's vulnerable.
Yeah, I should have.
That's a good example. Look at that.
That's vulnerable there.
That is very vulnerable. Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah, man.
You want to put on the Golden Girl shirt?
Man, you tripping. Golden Girls is the one.
I understand. I
shirt.
seen the sitcom at some point in time in my life, but give me a living single shirt.
Oh my gosh! Here you go, bro. Okay. Now it's okay to be living single.
I ain't saying give me a modern shirt. Just
a different world.
Just give me somebody that really brought it, bro. First of all, that stuff actually.
Bro, we grew up on that.
We grew up on that, bro. You can't. I don't care.
Golden Girls?
I'm saying like
I Golden Girls, but at the end of the day,
don't say that.
Like to me,
my grandma used to watch that.
My
grandma used to watch that.
I'm trying to figure out.
Okay,
I'm trying to figure out how we know all this stuff.
So then, how come everybody's sad?
I'm just trying to figure out. I ain't sad.
I'm sad from Lake Placid. When she said, "Yo, cocksuckers," I knew it at first. I just didn't want to say it.
Hey, listen,
I love Betty White. All the funny white ladies.
All right.
Like no flex.
All I'm saying is I was busy outside. I didn't care for the stores. I didn't care for the going.
I'm just saying.
To me, y'all is vulnerable, cuz y'all around here talking about some stories or some Golden Girls. Y'all in here watching Golden Girls.
One thing about it,
in the story.
what I said, I watch Golden Girls. Who's gonna check me on it?
But listen, everybody done watch Golden Girls. Have you watched Golden Girls? Have you ever sat and watched Golden Girls?
I don't think I've ever watched it.
But as far as just
like I say, when I go in my grandma,
that was funny. You know what I'm saying?
It was funny.
That was set up. They was funny. You know what I mean? I get it to them. They was funny. You know.
But you said I would rather have a living single shirt. Why?
Yeah, give me a living single because it's overlooked. Like it's always overlooked. Everybody's putting up for friends and doing the bread.
No. Living single, Martin, Fresh Prince Bella would never be overlooked.
Bro, and living when would never be overlooked. I'm just asking. I will sit there and watch Martin. When do you hear that? But when do you hear their name in the pot when it comes down to these other shows? shows. You see what I mean?
But you got,
but bro, that is yeah, because that is our shows.
That's given.
Like
that is just like me. I've never watched what's your name? Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah,
I never watched that. I watched Martin though.
Yeah, and they both like the same. Like for instance, Living Single. They gonna compare that show to Friends.
They gonna compare that.
Friends actually stole their name. That's what they wanted to come out. This is facts. All right, well, never mind. I don't know that.
No, I'm just saying. Like I love Living Single.
At the end of the day,
Friends is funny too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch something that is funny.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not saying that Living Single will always be my choice. But I got to give credit where credit's due.
Because like I say, I mean, Living Single, it was straight, but at the end of the day,
I'm gonna have to talk to Ray Charles about this.
It really was Max and what's the other girl?
Regine.
Khadijah.
Regine was the one who thought
Maxine.
she was fine. Maxine was the black one.
Sinclair
was the goofy one. Like Sinclair and Phoebe, I would love to see them two do a show together because them motherfuckers is funny.
Those were funny.
Like they was funny.
They was
dingy funny.
They were
funny. Like you can't take nothing away from the craft that these people put in their show. And like I said, Betty White, she was one of a kind. Like regardless as to how you feel about it, like you could not watch a show and not know that she's on there. Like what was
she was on the football coach.
She did the Lords. You know what I'm saying? And she was the grandma on the Lords. And even though it's anime like your shit, I can tell her voice.
Go ahead. Animation.
Same difference.
That's not animation.
Same difference. No, it's real.
No, it's not.
I don't know nothing about it.
No, it's not. See, that's what I'm saying. See, now I got to educate you. That's not animated. That is an
anime sound like a whole bunch of sing-along.
Animated movie. That is a book. That's a book that was taught like that is not animated.
That's a cult.
What are you talking about?
No, I said culture. I didn't say culture.
It sounds like cult to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a cult.
What the fuck you got going on over there, PJ?
No,
you in the cult over there, Nick?
Anime will be something like your Dragon Ball Z's,
the
Avatar, the last.
I thought that was Tina Turner.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought that was the one who supposed to eat the cake in that diner.
No, man, they ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's what I'm just. I'm just explaining the most popular ones.
Dragon Ball Z.
Over the time period.
Who created those shows?
You telling me that we ain't like
who created those
shows?
I used to go in there and watch Dragon Ball Z, and they would literally feud for the whole episode. Like it was funny, bro.
That's some fake shit though.
I'm sorry. Only show I ever watched that's similar to that was Yu-Gi-Oh. Now Yu-Gi-Oh, I watched that shit, but that Dragon Ball Z,
but that's considered anime.
Cartoon. Oh
no. Cartoon and just what anime is. Like I say, it's a different thing.
I mean, I like
they usually be shows from like Asia. But
Yu-Gi-Oh I can deal with, but that Dragon Ball Z I could never get into that shit. Sorry.
No, not Dragon Ball Z. All right, cool. Man, listen, you offended me.
I was outside.
You offended yourself.
You was outside playing.
I was outside.
But listen, that's what I'm saying. But
no,
these are shows
Dragon Ball Z.
These are shows that I probably catch
I went in high school then, right?
And things like that.
I don't know.
I
graduated in 2000, bro.
Oh,
please stop.
1898 BC. Shit, I ain't know, man. Hold on.
Man, listen,
where you in school?
Here, man.
Fuck that nigga asking me like, bitch, I'm in 02, nigga. I was 2 years behind you, nigga.
Let's get on up out of here. All right, listen. Hey,
you like 42,
scoop, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Tony stayed back. He'll probably graduate in 98.
That's fast.
Boom! Pamela's in the house. Shout out to class of 98.